sang with joy as they went down.
Is that the one that made us walk in circles? Is he real?
Australian skies are home to over 700 bird species, from the harsh heat of the desert to the woodlands country, from the snow-covered mountains to tropical rainforests. Each and every bird has a unique place in the environment. Dazzling and amazing, the key to their survival is their ability to adapt to change. Parrots rule the skies by their sheer numbers, while birds of prey rule as the most skilled predatory hunters. They both demonstrate spectacular adaptations. What can we learn from the spirits of the sky that have long inspired our imagination and wonder?
For over 40,000 years, many plants, animals and people have all shared this land, but only a few are capable of flight.
Today you witness some of the extraordinary adaptations of both parrots and birds of prey and discover the changes to make in your life.
To play a part in helping all living things not just survive, but thrive. G'day everyone, I'm James.
And I'm Jason, and soaring above us at the moment is River the black kite. Now, black kites are birds of prey, but what is a bird of prey? Put really simply, a bird of prey can be any bird that feeds on other animals. So kookaburras, magpies, butcherbirds, pelicans, penguins, they're all birds of prey. But watching you from the skies above here today, River is a raptorial bird of prey, or a raptor. And raptors all have a few distinct features. They all have a hooked, meat-tearing beak. They have sharp claws on their toes we call talons, and very powerful feet which they use to catch and kill their prey, just like that. Now these black kites are master opportunists. They're happy to hunt their prey alive or dead, and they do always use their feet to catch their food. So watch River today and you'll notice he always uses his feet. What I want you to take notice of though is what he does with the food once he catches it. It's pretty quick, but did anyone notice? Right into his mouth, exactly right. Catches it with his feet, passes it into his beak, and he eats it as he's flying around. It's what we call feeding on the wing. That's a very energy-efficient way of feeding. Now, when it comes to adapting to an ever-changing world, these black kites have been spectacularly successful. So successful, in fact, they've learned to live very close by to people and take advantage of our habits and our behaviours. And you'll see them in large numbers around places like fishing ports, abattoirs and rubbish dumps. Pretty much anywhere where they can find meat scraps that have been left behind. Now, River's done a great job so far. He's caught all of them so far. What I'm going to do this time is give River one last catch. I'm going to make this one a little bit harder than the ones before, just so he can show off a little bit, show you how good he can actually be. Here we go, River. You ready? All the way over the top. Oh, way too easy. Way too easy. He's going to land check that one because it's a little bit larger, but what I want you to do now is give this standout raptor adapter a really big round of applause. He's done a great job for us today. Really good job, River. Well done. Now, did you know Australia is known as the land of the parrots? It's pretty easy to see why. We actually have 56 different species of parrots that live here in Australia. Rosellas, lorikeets, cockatiels, budgerigars, cockatoos, they all form part of the parrot family. Now, some of those parrots are doing very well, and some of you, I'm sure, know of birds like the sulphur-crested cockatoo. Who knows the sulphur-crested cockatoo? Quite a lot of you. They're a really familiar sight in the Australian landscape. They can be seen in parks, gardens, golf courses, and sometimes even in busy city streets. So they're one of the birds that have actually made a success out of sharing the environment with people. Now, we all love a success story, and it's great that some of these birds have done so well and adapted very well to changes in the environment. But others are facing real challenges and may need a little bit of a helping hand from you. One of the reasons why sulphur-crested cockatoos have done so well is because they feed on a wide diversity of foods. Other birds, they need a large territory to survive, just like this one here. This is Major Mitchell cockatoo. This is Biff. You can see here the Major Mitchell cockatoo is one of the most dazzling pieces of the rainbow. Stunning crest there. Now, Major Mitchell cockatoos, they need a large territory to survive with old growth forest. They need big old trees with hollows for nesting in. Some of those hollows can take up to 200 years to form. Now, while deforestation continues to occur and we lose those old major Mitchell cockatoos. But there is hope, and you can help out. There are things that you can do to help those beautiful birds. Now, changing habits can be hard. Quite often the first step is the hardest, but they can also be well worth the effort. We think MIF, the major Mitchell cockatoos, are really well worth the effort. Another bird we think is worth the effort is going to make a grand appearance very shortly. What I need to do first of all, though, is do a little bit of crowd control. Now, some of you who are standing up the back there might notice that behind you on the handrail, particularly here and here, there is a green mat behind you. Now, what I need those people to do who are anywhere near that green mat is to give that green mat about 2 metres on either side. So, if I could ask these people from that lady in the blue jacket and the next group just to move down this way a little bit, and the people on the other side to move a couple of metres that side. And that corner is a really important one. If I could just get these guys, sorry to do this to you, I know we're almost at capacity here today, but we do need a fair bit of a space. Yeah, that's looking about right. And although there's no green mat on here, can I just get these people up the back here? Excuse me, guys. Can I just get you just to move that way until you're about the green pole? Would be fantastic for me. You'll see why very, very shortly.